And this is another milestone, by the way, as it marks the first major road expansion we've done. This was a little tedious, as we had to knock down this little part of the mountain, but it was well worth it in the end. Here's how it looks on the map compared to how it was before. Now, with the farm area complete, we have a few other things. Wheat, produced at scale, is a pretty good way to get money from farmers in the early game. At the same time, and there's a reason we picked sheep in particular, because they do two important things. First, just like cows and pigs, they provide meat, which we need. But also, they provide wool. And we're going to need a lot of wool as we expand the village, since for every new villager, we of course need a new bed. So anyway, now that we're done with the most basic parts of village development, that being food and roadways, we can finally start residential expansion. So we had to pick a place to develop. First, we considered the core area of the village. But at the moment, I'm not sure how specifically I want to go about developing that area. It's already a little difficult because the farm is in an inconvenient spot, and at the same time I want to keep the area around the well clear, because if you know village schedules, villagers gather there every day, and I want to give the villagers a good place to socialize. So to keep the core area open to figure out later, we decided to develop this nearby block. It's still very close to the center of the village, and it's completely undeveloped at the moment. There's not a single building in it, which means it's rife with opportunity. The only downside is that it's on somewhat of a slope, but I have a plan for that. So first we adjusted the pathways on this block. We took out two little pathways that jutted in, and then doing a little more road work, we cut through the hill to complete the block into a square. We had to do a little terraforming. Now for the house. With this particular build, I had two missions. One, I wanted to make the house big, the biggest yet in the entire village. But I didn't want it to be unsightly or obtuse. Second, I wanted to preserve this flower box here. It's pretty, and I don't want to destroy or ruin anything the villagers made. Now, as I said before, the house is on a slope. My solution for this is that the house has two floors. The front door leading to the bottom floor, and the back door leading to the top floor. This is pretty cool because it means both floors are accessible from the outside. Anyway, we went for this cool design where the bottom floor is walled with cobblestone, and the top floor is walled with oak planks. We also put a big window on the top floor to give it a natural light, and a view of this nearby lake, which we're going to be preserving. Finally, we did the floor out of wood, basically to make sure the floor contrasted with the walls on both the bottom and top floor. We were gonna decorate with barrels, but then we realized barrels were a topside block, so we didn't do that. Anyhow, we were contemplating what to do for the roof. We knew that neither cobblestone or planks would look good. Cobblestone would look a little better, and planks would look terrible on the plank top floor. And we didn't want to use birch again because we use that for the floor on both levels. So we decided on stone bricks. Now, we didn't really have that amount of cobblestone on hand, so we had to take a brief break to mine some stone and smelt it in a furnace, smelting it to prep for crafting into stone bricks. Now, while the stone was smelting, I expanded the flower box a little to decorate. I plan on a window here for the bottom floor, so it'll be nice to have. Now, the stone was taking a while, so we did a little wandering. We decided to go to this island on the map and scope it out. It was populated by pigs, and it was honestly a lot bigger than I expected from how it looked on the map. So it might be a great place to build in the future, maybe even as a pig farm, considering they're already there. And with that, the smelting was done. So we worked on the roof. Nothing fancy, just a standard triangle. And as this house comes to a close, it also marks the end of the episode. But it also marks the start of real development within the village core. Now, as this all wraps up, let's take a closer look at the map to see how the changes ended up looking. So here's the map all the way at the start of the episode before any building was done. First, we built the wheat farm, and then repaired all the pathways in the village. After that, we built the sheep farm, which works well alongside the wheat farm. Then we built a new road to connect them to the village. Next, we fixed up the roads on this block we wanted to develop, and finally built a large new house. Thank you guys so much for being here for my first actual Minecraft video on the revival of my long inactive channel. I'll be working hard on the next one to get it out as soon as possible, and really, thank you so much. Subscribe to be around for the next one when it comes out if you're interested.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your exact address in just seconds. Imagine pulling up your neighborhood, spotting your roof, your street, even the landmarks around you, all in real time from an aerial view. It's like having your own personal window to the world right on your screen. This tool is simple to use. Just type in an address and instantly explore detailed satellite imagery with incredible clarity and precision. Whether you're curious about your home, checking out a vacation spot, or just exploring places you've always wanted to visit, it's all right here. Discover the power of seeing your world from above. Don't just hear about it, experience it. Try this free satellite Earth Maps tool today and see your world like never before.
When people hear the words print on demand, they picture a graphic slapped onto a basic tee. But that's not necessarily how you build a brand that people will keep coming back to and remember by your brand name. In fact, this is print on demand too. I didn't buy in the inventory, I didn't print this myself, but it's not what people picture when they hear print on demand. In fact, look how cute it is when it's actually on. And if you know me, I love sweatshirts, and this is my new favorite sweatshirt. So today I want to show you something different. I want to show you a print on demand supplier that was built for apparel first design. So less of a focus on the graphic design, which you can do as well, but you're only going to find high quality premium t-shirts, sweatshirts, and different products on their site. Today we're going to go over what this platform is, the pricing, the samples that I got, which products on there I would sell, and what the best use cases are for this over some of the other typical print-on-demand suppliers. And if you're not familiar with the word print-on-demand means that you create designs or graphics for a piece of apparel. Then the platform will print and ship it for you. So if you get an order, you actually have to do nothing. The supplier will handle all the printing, all of the shipping, all of the fulfilling. So all you have to do is create designs, do customer service, and then collect the difference. It is how I've been able to travel the world over the last 5 years while running my different print-on-demand stores because I'm not locked to one location. There's no inventory, no minimum order quantities, and no equipment needed. It is the lowest risk way to actually start a clothing brand, but the problem with more traditional print-on-demand suppliers is it is graphic design forward, and people are more putting all their designs on blank shirts. So typically everyone is selling the exact same t-shirt and differentiating themselves using their graphic design. Versus with this platform, it is apparel first. So you're actually not going to find the same Gildan t-shirts, the same Gildan sweatshirts, the same product that you can find from every single print-on-demand supplier. This has its own unique catalog of premium clothing for an amazing price. Again, look how cute. And there is nothing wrong with that business model. It is how I've built my businesses over the last 5 years. But for many people that I've talked to that actually want to start a clothing brand, they don't want to go graphic design first. That is a completely different ballgame. What they want to do is they want to create a well-known brand name clothing brand, which is really hard to do when you're using the exact same products that millions of other people are selling. So to those students and those people who told me that they wanted to start a clothing brand with a recognizable logo name or brand name that previously I steered them away from because in typically the print-on-demand game, it is graphic design first, and you're just reaching out to people by trying to get their interests and their hobbies on a shirt. You're not really building a brand name. Well, that is the gap that TapStitch fills. So this is TapStitch, the apparel first print-on-demand supplier. And if you're familiar with the way print-on-demand suppliers typically work, this works the exact same way. It can link up to your Etsy, to your Shopify, to wherever you sell your products. You create a design on this apparel and they will print and ship it for you. There is no minimum order quantities. It's very, very cheap pricing. You don't have to buy things in bulk. So it's the same process that if you're used to print-on-demand is still available through TapStitch. Just now you're able to offer a much different type of catalog. You're not going to find your Bella canvases. You're not going to find your comfort colors. You're not going to find your gilded. That's available on every other print-on-demand supplier. That's not what this is for. If we just go to t-shirts, start looking through all of these, and you're going to notice that these are very different. We have a snow-washed, oversized cotton shirt. We have soccer jerseys. We have different ones here with different types of styles, and this is just t-shirts, and there are pages and pages of these. This one here, the Enzyme Wash t-shirt, are ones that you would typically see when you are researching brand name types of apparel. Things like Lululemon, where it just has a shirt, and really the only differentiator a lot of the time is a logo in the market. And P.S. if you want to get started with tap stitch, I do have a link in the description, and I will pin it to the top of my comment as well. But one thing I really want to highlight, and you might have already noticed while I was scrolling through these, but the pricing. For premium, high quality apparel, you would think, oh, that's going to come with premium prices. This boxy shirt here starts at $9.70. This one at $4.57. This one at $2.99. Like, those are unmatchable prices, honestly. And it's not like fake out pricing, which I originally thought, because I looked at this thinking, wow, those are really cheap for this apparel. And scrolling down, if you open one here that was listed at $9.96, it actually gets cheaper if you have group products. So if you sell like bachelorette products and you're selling more than 6, it does get cheaper. If you fulfill internationally, that is the $9.96 versus there are some domestic service fees if you are fulfilling from the USA, but it's still $1.99, still bringing this to only $11.95. And it's not out of kind of the norm for shipping either, with a $5 shipping for right here. You can see the production time, the shipping time is only 3 to 5 days. And so the total fulfillment time is only 4 to 7 days. So while you've probably gathered the use cases from this so far, let me just go over some top points on why or when you should use Tap Stitch over some of the more typical print-on-demand suppliers. Number one, the garment is the point and the selling point. More so than the graphic design, though, again, you can do graphic design. This is still a print-on-demand platform. But if you are trying to lead apparel first. 2, you want to stick out in a sea of other print-on-demand competitors. So many people are offering the exact same t-shirts, the exact same sweatshirts as millions of others online. So if you want to have an edge by offering something different, Tap Stitch is the place to go. Number 3, you want to build this like a label. You want this to be a brand name. Again, something like Lululemon, or maybe you guys have heard of the brand Comfort as well. That is just t-shirts and sweatshirts, but they've done so much marketing around just their brand name that people are just buying their shirts and sweatshirts because of the brand name. The 4th reason, you want to build a cohesive collection. You want a sweatshirt, maybe that matches some sweatpants. On that store, maybe you want it to be a yoga store. So you're not creating a bunch of yoga graphic design, but you're offering leggings, you're offering different styles of sports bras, you're offering sweatpants, which by the way, you can offer all of those through Tap Stitch. And number 5, you want to do all of that without having to buy inventory. Typically, these types of brand names that you see, though I bet you a lot of them are, but some of them offer something unique and they buy all of their products and they ship them themselves, versus Tap Stitch kind of fills that need. So even if you want to be a brand name, you don't need to have a warehouse to do it. So let me go through 3 samples that I ordered, and obviously the one that I'm wearing now, which I added this anti-text to it. Again, super cute. That one here is the V-neck contrast color boxy sweatshirt. And scrolling down, this one is $29.99 for this product. And if you're familiar with print on demand, sweatshirts are not cheap. Sweatshirts that are this different are very not cheap, except for on here. The next one I ordered was this pickleball one, because, and especially Canadian Pickleball Club, because that's me right now. I'm not very good, but I play, so I want that to be my identity. And if you know me and you've been following me for a while, you know how much I love zip-up sweatshirts, especially the quarter zip. Pretty much most of my sweatshirts are the quarter zip where I can get them, which are not easy to find on other print-on-demand suppliers. But look how good this one turned out. And that one is this one here, the quarter zip drop shoulder sweatshirt. sweatshirt, currently a bestseller and is available for only $16.99. And if we actually go into the designer, all you have to do is hit add design. And you can see for this one that it actually has a really large print area. It's not just the quarter pocket, which is typically available if you do find a supplier that has the quarter zip. And then finally, I got these bookworm sweatpants, which are super cozy. And this was a selfish sample ordering. I just bought a bunch of things in niches that I like and that I'm actually going to wear and that I've been looking for with print on demand. And the ones I ordered are pretty basic apparel items, but again, the catalog has so many different things you can offer and print on. Things like these yoga tops. There are so many different yoga tops and yoga set options. We have this one here. If we go through the different sweatpants we have available, these kind of snake print pants here. If you look up yoga on here, you're going to find tons of different styles of yoga pants, yoga shirts. There's yoga bodysuits, yoga kind of sweatshirts or workout sweatshirts. If you're into sports, there are tons of kind of jersey style sweatshirts. I love this one here, the shadow stripe collared sports jersey with FIFA coming up, though don't put the word FIFA anywhere. If you want to just maybe have people create custom jerseys, dad jerseys, fan mom jerseys, you can do that with a bunch of different options in here. If you're going more of the track or more of the sweat and cozy vibe, there are tons of different sweatshirts, and again, nothing like you're going to find on other products out there. So if you just scroll down, you're gonna see a bunch of sweater options that you've probably never seen before or really thought that you could do with print on demand. And to further lock this in as a brand first kind of apparel print on demand option, we have a level of custom branding that I have not seen before, where you can add custom tags, custom notes, custom insert cards, custom labels, so much that when people buy from you, all they're seeing is your logo and your brand name, so you can keep reinforcing that this is your brand. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand Comfort here, but they started with sweatshirts and t-shirts, and they just advertised kind of building up their brand name. So people were buying for the Comfort name, but not to state that people are kind of just buying this apparel because it's for a book lover or because it is for a bachelorette party. They're more advertising on a brand level. Lululemon, one that you're probably familiar with, offers just plain sweatshirts, t-shirts, leggings, workout tops, and again, I'm not saying these guys are print on demand, but if you wanted to dip your feet into trying to build a brand like this, Tapstitch is pretty much the way to bridge the gap between you, a single person, and being able to offer this type of premium quality product. Gymshark, one you've probably heard of, and it is not offering anything that different. They offer same thing, sweatshirts, they offer leggings, a lot more kind of like workout things, but they advertise and built up a community of buyers, and people know them by their logo, the Gymshark logo, which is known to so many people. This one here, Comentary, has grown a lot since it first started, but back when I remember first seeing this brand, it was just t-shirts, and I do remember a hat kind of being their main product, and their whole thing was if you buy a product, they plant trees. So again, people aren't buying because they really like the graphic design on the shirt, though a lot of their products do have a graphic design on the shirt. Typically, they have their 10 tree logo or something around plants. And there are so many examples of different brands like this, brands that could be print on demand, or a lot of them likely started as print on demand and then maybe as they blew up, expanded to new products, or they still do print on demand. So if you're one of the people out there who have asked me, how do I start a clothing brand? But then they say they don't really want to focus on the graphic design portion, where pretty much most of your sales are led towards appealing to people's interests through graphic design, but you want to create a brand name known for your apparel while people are buying you because they love what your brand stands for, whatever that is, or whatever spin you decide to put on that, then trying to go for a more premium apparel vibe is the way to go. And this is the lowest cost, lowest risk way to start that. So if this video called to you, this idea resonates with you, then go to my description below to get access to Tapstitch and then start going through their catalog, and I guarantee it's going to spark so many different ideas when you see the full catalog of what's available on there.
is a Minecraft village. With a source of food and a developing interior, the future of the village is looking bright. But it's not yet thriving. So, in this episode, we're gonna develop the North Coast with residential and commercial buildings, and then we're gonna develop a second source of food for the village, so the villagers no longer have to subsist on a diet of only bread, mutton, and apples. So, let's get right into it. As the first step in developing the North Coast, I wanted to work on this block. I'm gonna turn it into a park. See, the villagers gather here at the well every day. So, I want to make sure they permanently have a good place to gather by ensuring no development ever blocks the area around the well or its view to the nearby lake. So, this block is gonna forever be a park. I started by digging up the road that went through the park. It's diagonal and bendy and not so good. Although I did leave this part here. I'm not sure right now whether I want to cut the park into 2 squares or get rid of that road altogether, but I'm leaving that little bit for now. Now, you are probably wondering what I'm going to do about this house right here, since this block is now a park. The answer is basically this house is getting grandfathered into keeping its plot. Even though I won't be developing the block any further, I don't want to tear down this guy's house just because we're making a park here. So he gets a nice view. Next, I squared off the roads to make the park a proper rectangle, which added a little extra area to the park. And I added this boardwalk along the water because the water kind of dipped into the park, so I thought might as well make it look nice. And this is actually inspired by the fact that village paths generate as planks, like boardwalks, if they generate along water. We even have one in the village already, so I thought I'd just run with it. Now that the park was done, I'm going to move on to proper development. And I decided that I'm going to focus on this block here. And I'm going to develop this entire block. The entire area is going to be built up. See, it's right near the center of the village, and as of right now, it's completely undeveloped, aside from this one tiny house that the villagers built. So it's going to be the focus of the first part of this video. Now, the first thing I wanted to build was a new workspace. See, in the last episode, me and KT built a new house, but we haven't put beds in it or anything, because I don't want to have the villagers breed before I have workspaces.
From reality, follow the footsteps, setting them free. Try to repair the mistakes and all I didn't commit. You cut us all in here together, you see, now finally we can be complete. It's happy birthday, so hurry up and give me my gift. Funny how we die, it's exactly the way we slay. Now that will be the fate you face, no matter what you do or what you say. Now welcome to the end.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players. Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence in the biggest single shard, free-to-play MMO of all time. Set 21,000 years in the future, EVE takes place in a distant cluster of over 7,000 star systems known as New Eden. It is a rich and diverse universe, featuring densely populated havens of relative safety, governed by 4 great empires. Hostile systems where player alliances make the rules. Even regions of anomalous and unexplored space that hold their own secrets. You play as a Capsuleer, a revered breed of highly trained pilot, having achieved immortality through the use of cloning technology. You navigate the universe encased in an armored capsule deep within your ship, where you have complete neural control and function as one. There are hundreds of ships to fly in EVE. Everything from small, nimble craft and versatile mid-range vessels to formidable warships and colossal freighters. Each has advantages and suited roles, but all are completely customizable as you decide how to equip and arm them. What you do in New Eden is entirely up to you. EVE's immense sandbox gives you the opportunity to choose between multiple professions and activities. The key to this unique customization of your playstyle is skill training. This is a passive process, and it continues whether you are in or out of game. As a new player, you can focus on one specific area in order to quickly reach the same level of specialization as a veteran. So be adventurous and explore new avenues of development for your character, as you can always change role and reinvent yourself if desired. If you want to fight, combat in EVE can involve solo missions against non-player adversaries, or small group skirmishes. While for some, it can even be the thrill of fleeting off with thousands of fellow pilots and battling over disputed territory. If you want to explore, then the discovery of uncharted space and ancient regions that promise riches, danger, and adventure await you. You can also engage in the business of prosperity, be it industry, mining, or even interstellar piracy. The beauty of life in New Eden is that all of these activities, and many more, can be done alone or with others. A unique in-game market, unprecedented in scale and degree of player control, is the beating heart of New Eden. Players are responsible for the manufacture of almost everything you can buy or sell. The gathering and refinement of resources, the building of ships, equipment, and even some space stations. EVE's players are core to how the universe is filled and how the economy thrives. Players in EVE can band together to form corporations where they can enrich their experience, learn new elements of gameplay, and share their wealth and goals. When these player-run corporations grow to become larger entities, they can merge with other corps to form alliances. Powerful alliances regularly compete for control and influence over large areas of space, waging wars and engaging in record-breaking battles. Even taking down well-defended, sprawling, player-built space stations. In the spirit of exploration and mystery, new content and experiences are constantly introduced into the universe, with over a decade of free expansions leading to continual development and evolution of gameplay. While every action and decision has consequences for the universe and its hundreds of thousands of players, the game remains very much about your unique adventure and story. A story that will forever be woven into the fabric of Eve.
It's a bottomless pit that you'd rather fill than to admit that you're empty still. If life is a circus, you think you're the leader. Chasing a purpose is tragedy's eater. It costs bigger than your worth. Do you know what love is? The price to pay is gonna hurt. Do you know what love is? Tell me, does no one know how to grieve? Tell me, will you still be God when the power is no longer in your hands? But I'll be the savior, the end to your strife. Be the perfect altar, or the perfect wife. I can be the moon or be the sun. I'll be what makes you come undone. Although you're me that can't be won. You know I will be the one to teach you how to. To teach you how to. savior, the end to your strife. Be the perfect altar, or the perfect wife. I can be the moon or be the sun. I'll be what makes you come undone. I'll play a game that can't be won. You knew that I would be the one.
The heroines of Senrai Maidens are already waiting for you in War Thunder. The game now features new themed packs. Tanks fully styled in anime fashion. Powerful, dazzling, and irresistible. Each one is like a true waifu. You'll also receive 20 days of premium account, a pile of golden eagles, a sticker, an icon, and a title. And if you buy all 3 packs, you'll even get a hot Dakimakura. Get your unique Senrai Maidens packs now.
Build apps that scale. Meet Base 44. Prompt it. Foundation set. Structure's good to go. Now, build it up from there. Plug in your integrations. Get exactly what you need. The moment you need it. Want to write your own code? Push and pull from GitHub as you go. Own your workflows and environment. When you want that visual impact, drop in any NPM library and watch it come. With security built in, keep your data safe every step of the way. Ready? Deploy in one click. Full control and zero compromise. Base 44. Build it your way.
Open the doors and let them in. Let's get this party started. The stage is set, the lights are lit, and all the stars are haunted. Such an exciting show. Does it just happen so? You gotta work into the twilight to keep it going all night. I hope you're ready for some fun, 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 fun. And owner's work is never done, 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 done. Just a little devil alert, no one. Aren't we having fun? Aren't we having lots of fun?
pressure into performance. Share files and get actionable insights with AI. All in one smarter, shared PDF space. Adobe Acrobat Studio.
The formats, the laws that you see, where to bounce psychologically. Get insights they call, they just breathe. It's closer now. Here it isn't coming after you. Open the stranger in your room, coming out to live in your doom. And in second violence ensues. Devil a demon in disguise. Eyes of fear and shadows in the night. Evil never dies and multiplies, multiplies. Lies. They don't lose your life, 'cause that me is not me, that me is not me. They don't trust their lies, yeah. That me is not me, that me is not me. Don't trust the disguise. That me is not. TV spreads their cursed images. Intruder is malevolent. The threat level evident. And it's here right now. Here it isn't coming after you. A familiar stranger in your room, coming on delivering your doom. And in seconds violence ensues. Suffocating a demon in disguise. Eyes of fear and shadows in the night. Evil never dies and multiplies, multiplies. Lies. They don't lose your life, 'cause that me is not me, that me is not me. They don't trust their eyes, yeah. That me is not me, that me is not me. Don't trust the disguise. That me is not. Don't go mad. Keep your eyes closed until it's gone. Delusion sets, corruption of us has begun. Don't go mad. Keep your eyes closed until it's gone. Delusion sets, corruption of us has begun. They don't lose your life, 'cause that me is not me, that me is not me. They don't trust their lies, yeah. That me is not me, that me is not me. Don't trust the disguise. That me is not. That me is not.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high-quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is on your phone, with Riverside, you'll still look like a pro. The equipment doesn't matter. You'll get a professional-looking podcast using anything you already have at home. When it comes to editing, it's truly idiot-proof. Even with zero experience, you can create content like an experienced editor using Riverside's AI tools and intuitive editing features. Get transcriptions automatically and use them to edit just like a doc, or use the chapter timeline, which makes it easier to skim and scan. Ready to share? It's okay if you don't have an audience yet. Everyone needs to start somewhere, and Riverside has the perfect tools to help you reach them, like live streaming or automated social clips using AI to create engagement on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Your podcast really is just a click away with Riverside. Just bring your idea, and we'll do the rest. Try it now. It's free.
Since the dawn.
That's a really fine desk and security suit. Got a couple of screens, but we're watching you too. You got here in one piece, but might leave here in two. Tonight, must have heard all the tales going round by this place. Scary headlines and bold, but you came anyway. It's a really bad move, but you're welcome to stay and survive this hell. Na 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 na, oh wow. Na 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 na, there's no one coming to help, and you brought this on yourself. Na 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 na, this hell goes on and on. Lay your head where your nightmares dwell. You brought this on yourself. Check the clock and you think, why's it moving so slow? Already in your mind and you don't even know. Now you're just one of us, no one here coming home tonight to stay. to get paid. There's no one else to blame. Are you playing the game? So, na 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 na, oh well, na 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 na. There's no one coming to help. There's help, na 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 na, oh well, na 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 na. There's no one coming to help. And you brought this on yourself. Na 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 na, this hell goes on and on. Lay your head where your nightmares dwell. You brought this on yourself. And here you are. Ignore the warning signs. Oh oh. You brought this on yourself. And there you go. Out gambling with your life. Oh oh. Yeah. You brought this on yourself. Was it all a dream? Bringing home the shadows in the dark, attractions in the lost amusement park again. Ghosts in the machine, contorted spirits in their moving graves, young futures that will never be the same again. For how long must this go on? Round, round on a carousel, blood on a conveyor belt. Souls away from home, destroy your nightmare by design. Welcome back, this time to break the cycle. Come follow me, I'll cut the strings, 'cause you are not a puppet. Break the cycle. You can be free. Your time is through. Break it down today. Tear the pieces up and burn the shreds. Let you rest the circus of the dead. The end. It was a mistake, but there's no turning back the clock. And now it's me who has to be the one to stop it. Must they roam with their things they don't understand? Old lives being danced just again. Lost souls, fake from home. Destroy your nightmare by design. Welcome back, this time to break the cycle. Come follow me, I'll cut the strings, 'cause you are not a puppet. Break the cycle. You can be free. Your time is through. Break the cycle. Toil and toil and toil, build a man with daddy's little monsters away. Chasing voices not seen, the flames that rose and free their souls from their chains. Break the cycle. Break the cycle. Come follow me, I'll cut the strings, 'cause you are not a puppet. Break the cycle. You can be free. Time is through. Break the cycle.
Undetected and undeterred. Marines are made for this.
at it again. Here for the kill, not here to make friends. Don't try to fit your life. You're all alone, no alibis. Don't stand there, stay on the move. You are the prey, but you're not food. Without a challenge, it's no fun. So it's not over till we say you're
Feel the
done.
groove. Feel the groove. Feel the groove. Feel
I planned something special just for you.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines, what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs and know I'm still alive, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps. sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone up there will find me. Doing I want the target on my back, lone survivor last. They got me in the sights. No so.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock bigger screens and better controls, so you can ascend.
Pokemon cards. It's fast and secure, perfect for new collectors.
Use code PACK for 20% first-timer discount. Download Arena Club now or visit arenaclub.com today.
When you're away from the spotlight, take time to think about what really matters.
Attention Commonwealth residents. Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates. If you're willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place. Attention Commonwealth residents. Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates. If you're willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place.
Let's trade some things.
Attention Commonwealth residents. Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates. If you're willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place.
think you're safe? You're